What are those?
They're high protein, cinnamon sugar,
Vegan balls!
With 15 grams of protein.
15 grams of protein!
Each. I'm my plant-based friend.
I'm the bodybuilding vegan.
And we're gonna make some cinnamon sugar bites. High protein and macro friendly.
We're gonna make them our style. The original recipe, the OG recipe, we'll pop it up on the screen. A cup of bread flour. This is regular flour, right?
I think it behaves a little bit differently than all-purpose flour, but some people swap them out.
Child, so you have to beat it around. All right, behaves badly. 2/3 cup of Greek yogurt, teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, sugar, cinnamon. Are we using sugar?
Just to coat the balls, the bites in. I don't know what to call them.
The ball bites. All right. Our recipe, though, we're going to do it a little bit differently. Instead of bread flour, we're going to do
Vital wheat gluten, oats, and protein powder.
And instead of Greek yogurt, we're going to do
tofu.
Frozen tofu.
It was not
we're gonna
supposed
have to
be
microwave
frozen.
that. Yeah. All right, but otherwise it's going to be basically the same, right? So just completely different. All right. I'm going to get this frozen block out and microwave it so that we can blend it. Are you going to blend the oats?
Yes.
All right, so we'll split up and divide and conquer.
All right. Adding 73 grams of oats.
This thing is frozen solid.
I don't know what happened. It was in the refrigerator.
Oh, our refrigerator's on steroids.
Where's
everything? I need a bowl.
We're all over the place.
There's not even any good bowls. This is risky. We're trusting an Airbnb bowl. It's like a whole sheet of ice around it. All right, I'm gonna throw it in the microwave. I think it's worth mentioning that life is more fun when you have fuzzy socks.
Oh no, these are gonna make an appearance in every video, aren't they?
As long as you keep wearing them. All right, cool. Oats are blended.
Oats are blended. So next dry ingredient is vital wheat gluten. This adds a decent amount of protein.
If you have celiac disease, we're sorry. Probably just do something else.
We're gonna do 30 grams.
Okay. Do you have the macros for this?
Yes.
Okay. All right, macros per serving. 14 protein, 20 carb, 3.5 fat. That is for our recipe?
Yes.
Okay.
I calculated the macros earlier.
Okay. Wait. We're only using 165 grams of tofu? Mm-hmm. And I'm microwaving the whole block?
Well, how else are you going to microwave only 165?
I just figured we'd scale the recipe up to the full block of tofu, because only Alex eats half a block at a time. All right, well, we'll figure that out when we get there. We might just have some icy tofu left over.
I'm adding half a scoop of the Vedge vanilla ice cream protein powder, so 17 grams.
Use code BodybuildingVegan at checkout.
Actually, use code MyPlantBasedFriend.
Actually, I'm about to eat it all myself.
Actually, I calculated the macros and found this recipe, so use my code.
All right, and we have found her attitude. She is just like the bread flour, having some bad behavior. Do we have lemon juice?
I don't think so.
Maybe we could use, I think it'll work. You might call me crazy. Apple cider vinegar?
I don't like vinegar. I don't want to add that. That might ruin it. No, please, no.
I'm sneaking in later.
Do we have any measuring spoons? I know you don't like to measure. No. Well, it's only a 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay.
All right, we got the tofu. It's now warm and cold, but not frozen.
I see measuring cups.
What are you trying to do? We're trying to measure how much?
Baking powder.
We're trying to do how much?
1 teaspoon.
Okay, so 1/8 of a teaspoon is 0.6 grams. I think we did this last
Yes,
time.
we did.
So we need 1 full teaspoon. It'd be 6 grams, right?
Okay.
No, 0.6 times 8. What's that? 4.8. You guys can calculate in the comments. Going baking soda deep.
Baking powder.
Baking powder.
Okay, that's it for the wet ingredients. That's it for the dry ingredients. Just gonna measure our tofu and blend it. It's replacing Greek yogurt, so hopefully Greek yogurt consistency.
All right, so 165.
Yes.
I wonder if we're gonna create our own cooking channel one day. Vegan cooking disasters.
careful of not measuring spices, fuzzy socks, and silly jokes, and dropping things on the ground.
It's still frozen in the middle. I don't know, man. I will eat some raw tofu. Blend it.
So the reason I had lemon juice was because since we're not using Greek yogurt, I thought to mimic the tang with
That's
the
why
tofu.
I added the apple cider vinegar.
I know, but
You don't trust me, do you?
I do, but I don't like vinegar.
You won't even know.
Yes,
Do you eat pasta sauce?
some of them.
There's vinegar in that.
No, not always.
Mustard?
No.
This is not gonna work. This is like not blended. Are we supposed to add water to any of this?
No, that's the only wet ingredient.
That ain't gonna work.
That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. I think we got two options. It's not gonna blend, so we can add that and water into this and here, blend it, and then pour it back out. Or we can put this in there and then try and stir like hell.
I guess we could add a little splash of water to that.
Well, that should work.
Because this is supposed to be like a bread dough, so I don't want to add it and then add too much water, because then there might be no going back.
There's always going back. You just have more veg, use code BodybuildingVegan, get some more. Now, I've got your watered down tofu. Ready?
Sure. Looks a little thinner than Greek yogurt.
Tastes like watered down tofu.
Snag it. All that bad behavior.
How are we making? Is this going in the oven?
The air fryer.
Air fryer. Probably gonna need some like aluminum foil for that.
Looks pretty good. That's the second pecan today that made my heart stop.
Do we want to add any sweetening to it? Do we want to add some stevia or something?
Well, there's stevia in the veg, and then we're gonna coat them in cinnamon sugar.
We're gonna add a little stevia. I think it'll be good. I gotta have some creative control over this. I'm gonna go add some apple cider vinegar as well.
We should have made two different versions and did a bake-off taste test.
It's not too late. That's what we'll do next time. It's a competition, a bake-off, and then we'll bring other people to try it and see whose is better.
Sounds good. I'm done.
Things are gonna heat up in here. It looks good though.
It does
the
look good.
consistency, I'm impressed.
We're gonna divide it into 4 balls or bites and then coat them in cinnamon sugar.
Okay.
So let me get a bowl for the cinnamon sugar. Oh, it has a piggy and it says sweet. That's cute. We're gonna do 24 grams of sugar. That's about 2 tablespoons.
I never use sugar, ever. This will probably taste good to my non-sugar mouth. Well, I use a lot of artificial sweeteners.
A teaspoon of cinnamon, just gonna estimate that. Perfect. I hope they taste like little cinnamon sugar donuts.
That would be phenomenal.
That's the goal. Let me weigh this so we have equal balls.
You ever feel like you're a child that just gets to do what you want every day because you're an adult? That's me. 369 divided by 4. I do not know that off the top of my head. Like
So
158?
about 92.
All right, 92.
I guess I'll hand you the ball and you can coat it in the cinnamon sugar.
Ooh, that's a little risky because how do I know I'm going to coat each ball evenly?
Maybe we could wait till we roll all 4 of them
Yeah, that might be
and
good.
then make sure we have enough.
Oh!
Smells good. I'm excited. I have high hopes.
Yeah, when I come home, I just love to smell my balls. Now it's time to put the balls in the spice. I don't know. I don't know if this is even or not. I guess I literally could have just done this the whole time, but then I would have been holding the balls in my hand.
It's okay.
I think it's gonna be fine. I wonder if the inside's gonna be sweet enough. I mean, the outside should be sugary.
You added stevia too.
Yeah, it did. But like, otherwise we just got oats,
Yeah.
wheat, gluten, and tofu.
But think of a donut, like a pillowy, soft donut. The donut itself is not overly sweet. It's like the icing or the filling.
I know they added sugar to the dough.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we have stevia in the veg. We have your liquid stevia.
All right.
I think it'll be good.
Trust the baker. What do I know? I've never done this before in my life.
I mean, I've never done this either.
I added apple cider vinegar.
No, you didn't. Yeah, they look good. 15 grams of protein each, right? About.
All right, so you did not?
Let's air fry them for about 15 minutes.
Probably at least 15. Based on how I make steak. Take our balls. There is no easy way to do this. All right, come on, balls. Nope, nope. It looked aggressive, but it worked. All right, this is some crap I would never have tried before. Just wanted to be nowhere near the balls when I sneezed.
Let's
I'm
pop
seeing
them
stars.
in the air fryer. Let's do 350 for 15 minutes.
15?
We'll see how it goes.
20.
Okay.
See y'all in 20.
Round 3.
All right.
Grr.
A full-blown rooster, a baby chicken. That is the difference here.
Spring chicken.
A spring chicken.
You're just jealous because you're not a spring chicken anymore.
I'm nowhere near a spring chicken. I'm an old, tired rooster. That's me. All right. Now we're going to put these balls in our mouth. Back to the regularly scheduled programming. We've invited our cameraman, Spring Chicken. That's your new nickname, Spring Chicken. SC. Let's go.
Perfect.
All right, Spring Chicken. All right, Spring Chicken, the Bodybuilding Vegan, and my plant-based friend are all going to try our high-protein, cinnamon, sugar, vegan balls. Emphasis on balls. All right, which one do you want, Alex?
Taste test.
All right, you don't get that one. Which one do you want, Melissa?
I don't care.
All right, you get Alex's.
I'm taking the one with the sugar thing.
No, she's going to give it to you. She's going to give you her balls. All right. Should I do the one with the cinnamon pocket? That's got a pocket of.
Smells
one for
so
me.
good.
I'm going to eat two. All right, toast.
Yum.
Cheers.
I heard the crunch.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's so good. It's so fluffy in the middle.
That's so good.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
It's the perfect amount of sweetness.
I mean, I think we should have had a little bit of sugar on the inside. A little bit. Like when the dough was done, like just little swirls. I think we should have made them half this size. We should have made 8 instead of, so at home, make 8 instead of this. And then it'll have more of the crunch and a little bit less of the chew in the middle, but not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Speaking from someone who didn't even want to put sugar on the outside, now you want to add more inside.
Good point.
Yeah.
I'm here to call them out.
Do we want to 3, 2, 1 it on a 1 to 10?
Sure.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, 8.
7.
9.
You made it sound so good. I probably would have said a 7, but it's
As a
okay.
baker, my 10 is like high
yeah.
standard.
Oh, well,
But
of course.
7 is still delicious.
Okay,
like
for
I
the-
would definitely make it again.
For the macros, it's got to be higher than a 7.
Yeah, for the macros.
That's not, this is like better than a protein bar. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather have this than a protein bar.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat the rest of mine while I watch TV. Resume watching
Jumanji.
Show me the
Jumanji.
smoldered look.
Smoldering Intensity.
He thinks he's the Rock now.
Who's got the build?
We got the build. Yeah, the vegan rock. Okay. All right. It's time to go. What should the people do?
Use code MyPlantBasedFriend to order your veg protein so you can make these at home.
Or use code BodybuildingVegan.
Or your vegan mentor.
Cut. All right. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you guys next time when we make some high protein vegan balls.
Yum.